And hello. It is Monday. So if you need a recovery plan for your Monday blues, you're in the right place. I am going to also need recovery because I am using my maps in ESO to prepare for the event because these maps take a lot of space and I need more room for things to collect things from the event to give away and stuff. So I set up a new build, which is basically my sneaky build because it's meant for like speed and not being noticed. But mostly what I did is I changed the champion points in it. So let me get this guy and put him away. I'm going to, I hopefully can get through, we'll get through my maps. Hopefully we'll get through my maps. If I just can't and I'm like, come here now, then I will maybe switch to the other server and work on my other character because she's at that point in the storyline where I'm about to kill Molag Bal. Spoiler, but it's been like over a decade, so there's that. I saved that part for the stream because I figured that'll be fun. Okay, I'm not far enough away for it to reset. Roxy, hey yo, potato mayo, what's up? Ooh, another resource. Really wish I could get as many resources on EU as I could as I have on NA. How you doing, Roxy? Whee. Let's see if these, I'm sure this has respawned. Come on, please. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So this is what happens when you do your daily writs in ESO. You get surveys, and then that's what happens when you go to the spot where the survey is. You have an instanced cache of rich or luscious or whatever of the resource type. And you get to harvest it. So it really helps you get your resources up quite a bit. And you'll notice I'm getting like double on some of these, 36 instead of 18. It's beautiful. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay, that was the end of that one. Let's see, I've got one up here, which I also put my champion points into making it cheaper to use the way shrines. And let me think here, what else did I put them into? Treasure chests, getting better things out of treasure chests. Getting more resources, getting them faster, that sort of thing. Here we go. Amateur gatherer, seriously? This is my main character. Is that a new achievement? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about more achievements. I love achievements, but that seemed like a really weird achievement to get on this character. So, the key is you have to run far enough away. If you've got multiples, you can see on the map mini-map, I still have an X there, which means I still have more maps. So I just have to run far enough away, and you'll see that the X is gone now from my mini-map, which means I don't have any more for this spot. Sometimes I do this and I get stacks and stacks and stacks, but thank goodness it hasn't been that long since I did this. What's really satisfying is when you refine and you get a ton of upgrade materials. Roxy says, you were streaming so... Wait. You were streaming so they could not be better or well. A hug from Snide would make it best day ever. But watching his stream and chatting is worth being happy for. Aw, hey Jimmy Jams. He's like, hey Jimmy Jams, how you doing? Okay, let me see here. This one's next. So this next one is a chest. And the reason I can see the X's on the map is that's an add-on. Quality of life for PC. So I'm just gonna run towards it. Let me tell you. Quality of life. Huge quality of life, dude. If I was on EU, I'd be stopping for every one of these nodes. But I'm not gonna, because I'm not that desperate on NA. And I don't really feel like it. Oh, man. No! Fail! I missed it. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to go around. That's okay. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Delicious. You don't want to see your X on the map. X marks the treasure! You're at work. That's how you're doing. Oh, man. Well, if you can lurk and work, then you might as well twerk. Super lame, but I mean, what do you expect? I just came up with it. Whee! I didn't feel like going through the main way. Oh, that was the other thing. Fall damage. I reduced my fall damage so I could just like yeet off of stuff and hopefully not die. I mean, if I do die, it's not the worst thing in the world in this game, but still. Oh, it must be up top. Dang it. Wait. There's a bad guy. He's got... Oh, yeah. This is like a stamina setup. It's because I'm set up for Snick-a-Snick. I'm sure it's like over here. And when I say I'm sure, I mean like I'm mostly sure. Oh, it's a treasure chest. That's right. I'm looking for a lump of dirt. I feel like it's over here. I think it might be over here. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. I see it. It's up here. This is what the lumps of dirt look like when you have a treasure map in ESO. You're not twerking at a construction site. Oh, no. Oh, look, I've got... Okay, so scrying and excavating, if you guys aren't familiar with that in ESO, it's basically treasure hunting. So you might think, but you're treasure hunting right now. And you would be correct and also incorrect. Because, yes, I am picking up treasures, but I'm not treasure hunting. Treasure hunting with... I don't remember which expansion it was, but anyway, when they added the antiquities, basically it gives you like 2 mini games to do. You have to hunt down the item and then you can dig it up. So not the same thing I'm doing right now, even though you do technically get treasures. I'm just gonna work my way across the map and do all of the ones I have. Really, not a single one in Rivenspire? That's weird. Do I have any in Rothgar? Of course I do. Okay, let's just start down here. Okay, so like today, I took a nap before I started streaming, right? I had to take a nap. So during my nap, I had a nightmare, but it wasn't like the kind of nightmare that like, you know, is like, re. No, it was the type of nightmare that it's like real life shit. And when you wake up, you're just like, oh my God, that was way too realistic. So it was basically that I had a job. And I've had plenty of jobs before, you know. And
Let
I've
me
stayed at
play
my
a sad
jobs.
song for you on the
Ha ha,
world's
Jimmy
smallest
Jams.
violin.
So,
This is serious.
so my dream was basically, oh wait, there's got to be something to dig up right here. Where's the bump? Oh, it's right by the bear. Of course it is. In the dream, I had ADHD just like I do, but I didn't know it. And so I kept on having trouble getting things done for work. And my boss and stuff, they just kept on like threatening to fire me, and it was so stressful. Like, it felt so real. Like, I actually thought I was going to be fired from my job, and I didn't understand why I couldn't get anything done. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm better adapted than that, you know. Like, I didn't know I had ADHD until like a couple years ago, and I came up with things to cope with it. But let me tell you, I was still much slower than the average bear to learn a lot of the processes. But once I learned the processes, I was like the best one at whatever. Like I would have people that had been doing my job for like 20 plus years coming to me when I'd only been doing the particular process for like a year. Because my notes were so intricate, because I had to come up with things to deal with my ADHD throughout growing up. So, because that's why it took me so long to do shit, is because, and this is real, like, this isn't just like, this is real, is that's just how I do. So, I don't do well with, like, term positions. Well, when I say term, I mean, like, hey, we're gonna train you, and then when we don't need you anymore, you're gone. Like, I can't do those jobs very well, because they don't ever get to see very much of me at my best. And I've had, let's see, I think I've had 3 different jobs that I had for like over 5 years. But for one reason or another, they just didn't work for longer. The last job I had was, I really enjoyed the last job I had, but Snide lived 10 hours away, so I left. Let's see, you learn something interesting. If you fall asleep with music on your dream changes every time a song changes, it's bloody weird. Roxy. I have a lot of nightmares. Yeah, I think it's because of my anxiety, to be honest. Anxiety plus imagination equals, like, sometimes a lot of crazy dreams. That's just my experience anyway. Sometimes imagination is good, and sometimes it's not so good, because, like, it can get away from you. Oh, okay. I just go down here. I remember this spot. Jimmy Jam says to Roxy, I learned to hate that. Every time I would hear music, and in my dream I would take out my headphones and still hear it, driving me crazy until I wake up. Oh my gosh. That would be really annoying. You also notice you have nightmares often if it's not hot or after you eat pizza. Wait, after you eat pizza? Why pizza? Are you sure it isn't more like the mindset you have when you have pizza, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have to come back up here. Because to get this one to respawn, you have to go all the way around. Like, you have to hop down and go all the way around like a big giant U-turn. And thank goodness I don't have to do that. Wee! Yeah, it's over here by these walruses. You sleep with YouTube on your TV? Pizza is evil. Got it. Jimmy Jams, I love that emote. That's so cute. I love the butt. Good butt action on that emote. Okay, but where is it? Where's the bump? There it is. Oh, fat can cause nightmares. Interesting. Interesting. I did not know that. Maybe I just eat too much fat. But it tastes so good. But honestly, I don't think I had a nightmare last night. And I had more fat before bed than I did. I didn't really have much of any before my naps. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's just like a contributing factor. You know, I really ought to get out that one guy. Let me get out the one guy and actually, like, level him up. Is this the guy? I don't know if that's him. I don't think that's the one I want. No. I'm pretty sure it's not the guy I want. Oh, yeah, it is the guy I want. Okay. I don't know why his tiny picture just didn't quite look like who I thought he was. This is the guy I want to level up because, like, if you look at his passive that you can unlock, it says when searching containers, which I do a lot, bestow a chance to discover research portfolios. Portfolios can contain crafting recipes, treasure maps, research notes, survey reports, and other documents of value, which is what I'm using right now. So I need this guy's. So basically, if I have him out, he has a chance to drop these things. But if I unlock his, like, if I level him up all the way and unlock it to get his collectible, so each of the follower peoples has a collectible, and it gives you their perk even when they're not out. So that's my goal. I want to level that up. What level is he? I didn't look. No, I don't want to talk about our relationship. He's only 11. Oh my gosh. Bruh. So Roxy says, but yeah, I always sleep with having a favorite YouTuber speaking in the background. Hearing someone with a voice I like sit and talk. Yes, it's silly, but it makes me feel safe. But been like that since I was a kid. Yeah, I have one friend and she always has the TV on when she got to go to sleep. Ever since we were little. So it's like just whatever you're used to. That's why if you get one of those like sound machines or you get like a sound app for sleep, there's everything from like a choo-choo train to like forest sounds, river sounds, ocean sounds, like the really annoying like whatever with like bugs and shit, like that would make most people go insane. I'm sure there's people who use that because that's what they grew up with. So it's funny. All right, let's get over here. You know what? If I'm doing maps, I think I'm gonna get out a cooler. I'm gonna get out a cooler mount. It's probably one of my favorites. Oh, he's got the same one? I mean, does he really need the same one? Whatever. He's just a copycat. Yeah, good job jumping. Good job jumping, K-Cat. I mean, it looks like it's up here, but I don't know how to get up there. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to, like, go to the other side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. What is that, a blacksmith one? Oh, it's enchanter. I know just where that one is. Okay. Yeah, it's up at the edge, right around the, like, there's like a building structure. Jammerton says, I like to listen to active construction sites when you sleep. Well, I mean, that could definitely also lead to nightmares. But whatever floats your boat, buddy. Whatever floats your boat.
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby.
Packed in your stack, especially in the back. Brother, wanna thank your mother for a what like that.
Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking of, but yeah. This is still next to a structure. And there's a cliff over here. Yes, that is the perfect emote for that sound alert. think I might go to this one. That's why I reduced the price. I don't have time to be running to every single waypoint. Not for this. Forget about it. Jimmy Jams. Jimmy Jams naughty. He's naughty. He's gonna grab that emote. Alright, run. Okay, run. Dun 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 dun. I'm so glad I didn't get dismounted when I landed in the water there. It happens way too many times. I really do like this mount. When I first got this mount, I was so happy. But I had to use crown gems to get it because I didn't get it. I didn't get lucky enough to get it as like just a natural drop from the crates. Is that French toast? What the heck? Looks like it's it from here. Excellent. Jim Jams is like, I've been gifted subs from random people for streamers I've never met, so I just explore emotes at times. Hey, you know what? You might as well use them while you have them, right? Might as well use them while you have them. No reason not to. Oh, by the way, if anybody plays ESO and they do their writs, right? So they get these surveys. And you didn't know this. If you're doing this particular survey, the alchemy
Join us in showing
survey,
Bondra or some Lily Dog
hey,
love
Bond.
by giving them a follow.
If you do your, if you do these alchemy surveys, if you go up to them and you're like, I don't need any of those materials. Those all suck. You could just run away until it, like, quote, respawns, like resets. And then, until you get what you like. I was fine with what was there, but I have before walked away and been like every single one is something I would never use. I'm like, try again. I am disappointed that they don't ever give you mushrooms, though. Mushrooms are much more precious than, like, the plants. But let's do Bond's shout out. Hey, it's Lily. Check out Bond RJR. They're a variety gamer who loves survival games like 7 Days to Die and RimWorld. Right now, they're on an EVE Online kick with lots of mining and missions. They also did a charity RimWorld stream. Super cool, right? Guys, give Bond a follow. He is old school with EVE. And if you wanted to know anything about that game, he has a lot of years of experience with that game. But then he also plays other games, so he's variety like me. And he does interact with the chat, which I know a lot of streamers don't do, and people appreciate it, especially people who hang out in my stream. They appreciate streamers who interact, and he does. So give him a follow. All right, let me see here. Where am I? What the heck? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Why is there no waypoint right next to you? That's dumb. I mean, this is kind of next to it. Okay. Thank you, Bond. Let's see. Whee! Yeah, I'm just using all my maps in ESO. I have a feeling, Bond, that you would like this game. I just have a sneaky suspicion. Ah! Whee! Oh, I'm gonna pick this up while I'm here. It's not that Blessed Thistle is like super amazing, but I kind of thought it was a different plant, but that's okay. Yeah. Quit your yapping and help me over here. The companion, he's all like blah, blah, blah. Just blabbing. Alright, I'm gonna use all these maps, man. I'm gonna use all of them. See how fast I can get them done. We'll see if I can have like snide-like focus and get these done. I doubt it, but you never know. Spicy Pico! Oh, the timer's up! Oh, baby, it's time to pick the winners! Hold on, wait a second. The odds are in you guys' favor. There aren't very many of you guys in here. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, I forgot to put the comment in there and pin it. Seriously? Guys, Spicy Pico's the only one in the drawing. So if you want to spin the Wheel of Wheels, then you'll want to do exclamation gimme in the chat. Let's see. Spicy Pico's like, all this ESO gameplay is making me want to try it out. I really enjoyed it. I've spent a long ass time playing this game. Like, I started playing ESO on console in late 2015, and I met Snide in 2016 playing this game. Roxy says, it's nice with small streamers that interact with people. It's not good if I'm in a stream. I talk too much. I should learn to talk less on stream so other people get more time. I mean, it's like, here's the thing. The streamer has the choice of which chats to address. And like, if the chat's going faster and there's more people, they can spread it out. It's like, as long as you understand that sometimes it's just not possible to keep up with the chat and there's other stuff going on. I don't think people care, to be honest. I'd rather have somebody be like constantly interactive than have like no one talking to me. Oh my god, Roxy, shame on you. Okay, we got 2 entries and I'm picking 2 winners, guys. So that means that you guys will automatically win if I do this. Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. All right. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm such a dork. Now I have to time you out for a week. Mwahahaha. No, I don't think so. Where is the... Okay, first of all, I'm going to close the timer because when the timer runs out, we don't really need to look at it anymore. And then let me pick the winners, which are obviously you guys. Like, you're automatically, you guys are the winners. Roxy and Spicy Pico. Yeah, what's up? So I'm gonna assume, but I don't want to totally assume, like, if Spicy Pico, if you're wanting to try ESO on NA server, then you can pick a prize on there. But I will also probably, like, if you do that, I'll probably also make you, like, some gear to help you. My goodness gracious, big yawn. Not allowed. Alright. I mean, just to... Wait a minute. I told it 2. Why does it say 1? Okay, pick again. What the heck? It's like there's only... Here, let me do this. Hold on. It doesn't even really matter because I already know you guys are both the winners. But... Oh my goodness gracious. It's like, because there was only 2, it only would pick one of you. It wouldn't let me do. No worries, Spicy. I think I'm probably gonna play mostly ESO today. And then maybe at the end of the stream, go into Eve and do the dailies, and I might pay for my dailies again. I did that yesterday because it's just so easy, and I have so many of those points. And I know people are like, well, they're just trying to get rid of that currency so they can replace it with something else, and they don't want people to have too much of the new currency. And I'm just like, I'm not really worried about it. Let's see. Okay, so let's get the wheels out. Wheels. There we go. Let me make it so where you guys can see it. Yay! Alright, so. If you guys could please exclamation. Actually, I can do it, because I know you guys are here. Because, like, it hasn't been very long. The Wheel of Pain. Oh, sorry, that's Conan. You're funny. There we go. That was quick and easy. Quick and painless. Copy. Oh, Spicy Pico. It was so fast. Wait, what was so fast? I'm so confused. It's not hard to confuse me, but you know, it's not hard at all. And now the wheel. I have the wheels up. Okay, so the first one is for Roxy. Oh, the way I found your IGN. You were like, ba-bam! That was fast. Ba-bam! It's called Magic. No, I'm just kidding. So, Roxy, you get to pick between these. Amar, Kaldari, Galinti, Minmatar, or Pirate's Skin Wheel. And you're like, well, Amar. What was that? It was like, we need more drama, so give me a moment. I'm gonna need a second. Alright, Spicy Pico, this one's for you. Same. Same for Spicy. Kangaroo! Everything else, you got it. Alright, let's get up the pirate and everything else. Spin that for you, see what you get. Let's see what Spicy Pico gets. You get a Garmer Deathglow Remnant skin. It looks like there was only one left of those, so I'll take it off the wheel. Garmer Deathglow Remnant. That was gifted by Amberwyn. Garmer Deathglow Remnant. Looks like there's one more on there from the Lily Dog Nation. Control X. Delete. Clicky, clicky. And then the other one is for Amar. Look at all the stuff on this wheel. Holy macaroni sauce. All right, Roxy, you got a Dragoon Biosecurity Responder skin gifted by Daddy Chaos. Dragoon. Dragoon. Here it is. Control X and delete. And all right. Nice. Now that we know what you guys are going to win, I'll get those out at the end of the stream. And you don't have to be here. I will send them out either way. Unless I mess it up, and then you'll have to tell me that I messed it up again. Alright, let's get this off the screen. Back to using all my maps. See if I can get all the maps gone. Dragoon Ball is a nice ship. Oh, yeah. Oh, pay for the dailies. So you can use, what are those, what's that currency called? Well, you didn't enter Cam Guru, you silly goose. You're so silly. Like, obviously I didn't win. Yes, it's Evermarks, I think. It's like 2,000, I think, of them to, for each daily that you want to just be like, just pay to have it done. All it does is make it so that the daily thing thinks that you did it. It doesn't actually, like, do it for you, so to speak. Like, you don't get the rewards from doing it, but you do get the check mark on your daily stuff that you got it done. And then daily or the daily on opportunities. Daily on opportunities. I don't think the event has dailies. I think the event just has, like, mission, like, quests or things that you can do over and over. Like, they rotate. I still need to finish the event, but I think I'm going to finish that after we get back from our vacation. Because that'll be, like, right after Christmas. Because I streamed today, and then I streamed Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and then I won't stream again until the next week. The next weekend. Because that's when we'll come back from our vacation, because we're going to visit family for Christmas. Kind of hard to stream when I don't have, like, a proper setup. Let's see. It's like, could I? Yes. Am I gonna? No. Because family. Yeah. Oh, baby stuff. Look at this. Delicious. Yeah, I wish so too. It's not that hard to do the event, I don't think, but it does suck when people come and, like, when they basically block you from killing the last boss when you did all the rest of it. Because now you have to go do a whole nother site just to get another quest or whatever you want to call it. Snide's frustrated. I can hear him frustrated. I think I kind of want to go check on him. The fact that he's upstairs and I know he's frustrated is very, like, I want to see. Let me get to the next one. And then I think I'm going to go check on him. Give him just a few seconds to... What am I doing? Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I was like, please don't dismount. I hate when that happens. Oh, nice. Nothing bad is over here. It's just shiny stuff. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I forgot to put another timer up for giveaways. Duh. I didn't even start a new giveaway. What is wrong with me? So since you guys were here and there was nobody else here, I'm going to allow you guys to enter. Okay? So Roxy and Spicy, you guys can enter and win another time today. But it's not up yet, so hold on just a second. And now it's up. And I'm going to go with an hour and a half. And because I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, I'll let him know one of the hugs is from you. Because I'm just... the giveaway thing. That's that. But I want to do the BRB screen. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get on the BRB screen for you guys. And I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on him. And this shit. There we go.
Off the floor. It's so damn bad, I feel I'm sinking. So many times I've tried to give you something more. Yeah, but it's too late to go down wishing. You saw the worst of me, and I'm the one to blame. It's so damn bad, I feel I'm sinking. There's nothing left of me now, just a shell remains. It's too late to go down wishing. Just a shell of a man. That's all I am. Living on memories. Take what I can. Feelings gone in my soul. You left me long ago. Now I'm just a shell of a man. And that's all I am. Did you try to find another lover better than me? So go, just leave me alone, back where you belong. You can call me crazy, okay, maybe, yeah. So I'm losing control. Tell me if you're feeling tied up, then let me cut you loose. Cut you loose. Yeah. So go, just leave me alone, back where you belong. You can call me crazy, okay, maybe, yeah. So I'm losing control. Tell me if you're feeling tied up, then let me cut you loose. I'm making assumptions, but my conscience is jumping. It's steady bump, bump, bumping, bump, bumping, bump, bumping. I'm feeling quite redundant, but I can see you fronting from Brooklyn to London, London, London. Go, just leave me alone, back where you belong. You can call me crazy, okay, maybe if you're feeling tied up, then let me cut you loose. So go, just leave me alone, back where you belong.
I'm back. Rieger! So, I couldn't cheer Snide up because whatever it is, he's very upset about it. So I went downstairs and got a snack and let the dogs out. So that he wouldn't have to let them out. Let's see. Time to get these nodes. Alright. Nice bikini. Yeah, my character is a mer person. That's my... She's like, basically she's like, Ariel, but on land. So that's why she has legs. But she's got scales. Because she has vampirism and I don't like the ugly look that they have on the vampires. So I put a skin on her that covers it up and it gives her scales too, so there's that. Okay, I already got all of those. Let's go to Bankarai. I'm just using all my maps that I have because I need to make space for the event that's coming on Thursday. Because I want to be able to like maximize the amount of stuff I can get for giveaways and stuff from those, and the best way to do that is to make room. You guys gotta see, where is she? Dang it. Why is she not in my quick thing? Allies, companions. Look at Miri's outfit. Look at her. Look at her. So whenever Mr. Hero gets on, I got the chest style that's on Miri. And I already got the other styles for him. So he's going to be able to have this outfit on. But not the colors. We have to get him those dyes. Or at least dyes close to them. To really pull it off. But he has a fat orc character that he made on the NA server. And so I got that for him. And let me tell you, it took days to get it because I had it on refresh. And whenever I would notice, like, oh, are there any for sale? I got one, but it was not cheap. Like, the total style for this look that she has on currently is right about... Let's see. Let me do the math before I tell you guys how much gold. Hold on. Because I wrote down the prices, but I didn't, like, add them up. Okay. And the price on the items really varied a lot. Like, the gap was huge. Okay, so... so, the total on this style, not counting the dyes, because you can't really buy the dyes. You earn the dyes. is 825,800 gold. Make hero green. He could be green, but we still would have to get him a green color too. Because like when you first start playing the game, you don't have like any dyes. You have to earn them with achievements. Yeah, it's a lot. So so the other day I gave away 100,000 gold to someone because they chose ESO for their prize. And somebody asked that same question. Is that a lot of gold? Is that a whole lot? I don't think it's fair. They were obviously being silly because they don't know the currency in this game. But they said, oh, it just doesn't seem fair that you're giving like millions, hundreds of millions away in Eve, but you're only giving away 100K in ESO. And I asked the person in the chat that won, no, it isn't, Roxy. You stop it. In Eve, it's pennies. 100K in ESO is not pennies. No, it's not. 10K in ESO is probably pennies. 10K, but not 100K. Anyway, I asked the person who won the 100K, and they were like, oh yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot to be given away because usually they don't give away. Like, ESO streamers don't usually give away currency. They just don't. They do sometimes, but usually no. Let me see here. But I don't think it's right to give away stuff for Eve players and not for ESO players. So that's why that's what I've started doing. I want to be able to do giveaways on EU and NA on PC for ESO, and obviously Eve, which you guys have helped a ton with. Rieger, to be honest, ESO streamers, a lot of times they don't give anything away. Nothing. If they do give stuff away, it's because they're partnered and they've got special like pets that they'll give away. Like, I'll show you some. But a lot of them don't give anything away unless they're partnered. There it is. Let's see if I can find you these. There's two in particular I got. I think this might have been one of them. But I know for a fact this is one of them. This little Bantam Gar. He's purple. He was one that I got from a stream. From a streamer who was partnered. They don't play ESO anymore, but... They got more into like the horror genre. Horror games genre. Let's see. There was one more that I got for sure. And then there was... Oh, this one for sure, for sure. Oh, no, never mind. Look, this one. It's like a hot chili pepper one. But it's like, I never use it. It's not really that good. You know what I mean? Like, I can brag that I have it, but I don't use it. Yeah, Roxy, like most ESO players, are casuals. And a lot of the people that used to be really big in ESO don't play it anymore. Like, they've got the hundreds of millions, but they don't play the game. Like, I've got lots of friends like that. They've got a ton, and they've got to the point where they were just like, what now? And it's not that there isn't more content to do. It's just, honestly, most of the older players got tired of the grind because ESO can't seem to leave fucking sets alone. I'm just being honest. And so you would grind. I've got 20 characters on this account. I've got 20 characters, and I'm sorry, but when they go and do a full sweep of a whole bunch of sets that you've already ground for or grinded, whatever, like you worked your ass off to get them, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna nerf these, and now this other setup is BIS. So Snide and I don't usually do BIS in this game. We do what we just do fun builds that they don't usually touch, because it's kind of what we ended up having to do. But the people that were like hardcore, like all about min-maxing, those people don't play anymore. They don't touch the game. They uninstalled like years ago. Rieger says, to be fair, I mostly watch Eve streams. Don't have a feeling what happens in other types of streams. Yeah. I'm not mad, Phaedra. With Glad Force Flex, Arc Demon. No, I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is that the players who have that kind of goal, they don't play the game anymore because they got sick of it. So yeah, there are plenty of people that can, but most of the people playing this game, most of them are new players. So 100K is a lot. Honestly, if someone were to give me 100K on the EU server, I would be like so freaking happy, because that's a lot for that character. This character, 100K, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's good, but it's not that great. Oh, hold on just a second. Oh.
Sorry,
Okay. I'm frustrated.
I'm still pissed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a man that I like how shit to look uniform,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not completely uniform. And I believe it's I just have to deal with it.
In the back end or in the front end?
Both. So I'm talking both. For me, I have to look at this shit. But anything that's related to views and stuff that people see, smell and shit, and should have 2 spaces.
Mm-hmm.
The back end, it should have 4 spaces. See why that pisses me off?
And there's no way to change that.
No, I spent a good 3 hours trying to get that shit. So I'm just stuck.
And that's what everyone has to do?
No, it's just what's recommended. So if you want to use auto formatter, let everything go uniform. The auto formatter will auto-indent. I'm like, fuck you, indent it properly.
Can you do like a find all 4 spaces and replace it with 2
You
spaces?
can, but then if I was to format again at some point in time,
You have to do it
I
again.
have to do it again and again.
And that can get to be a lot of spaghetti fixing.
Just every time I save something, I'd have to refix everything, and that would just drive me nuts.
So you just have to
They
come to
should have
terms.
fucking setting in there. You should set it up for the developer to
Yeah.
decide what he wants to do. It ain't up to, you know, the fucking common practices. Because at the end of the day, does the space correct the system? No. Anyone that says, oh, it's space correct the system, they're lying. They're
No,
lying.
it
They're gonna
ignores
burn
spaces.
in hell
It
because they're
It ignores spaces, doesn't it?
Huh?
Doesn't it pretty much ignore spaces? Like,
Yeah.
you could put a ton of spaces and it would just
Yeah.
go to the next thing.
Exactly.
I'm sorry it's frustrating you, honey. Alright. Well, I finally got my hug. He's still... Man, hold on, guys. I gotta fix my chair on the carpet. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, yo. Closed caption filled you in. He's like, I can't build a thing and it's so stupid, and it's like, yeah, I get it. Sometimes things that are supposed to be, quote, helpful are unhelpful, right? Yeah, I don't think Snide or I, either of us, care that you guys could see. Like, if he really didn't want it on there, then he would have, like, had me, like, completely mute myself. Because if I were to mute myself, like my source, then it probably would not show up on the closed captions. I can also tell it to stop listening, but well, not gonna annoy and argue much more. Now we'll be quiet for a bit. Wait, what? Hold on. Don't be maggot glad. 100K would give me on NA like a few bank increase. And don't be glad. They are the evil ones destroying our games with woke shit. Glad and DEI. Sweet Baby Inc. are evil as heck. Sweet Baby Inc. I don't know what half those things are that you just mentioned. Maybe it's for the best that I don't know what they are. Sweet Baby Inc. I seriously, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like some newfangled, like, oh, so you guys, if you ever see this here, where there's like a merchant, I think I've already done this, but in here, I think I've already completed this achievement period, but you see like this exact scene. There's a horse and a merchant, just like this. And then you talk to him. You can intimidate him if you've got intimidate. And then he basically is like, you're robbing him, basically. You're robbing him. He puts a bag down. And then you rob the bag. I find it humorous that Miri doesn't seem to care that I just robbed this guy. But you can do that in every zone, and there's like an achievement for it. Totally random. Let me get this other guy out. Phaedra's like, oh, I just noticed you have CC on. Didn't see it before. Sweet Baby is known. Look it up. Woke propagandists via games? Oh, brother. They can kiss my ass. My thing is, like, this whole woke shit is bullshit. Like, I'm with Tom McDonald when he says it's fake woke. Oh, I'm so woke, as in, like, you're aware, you're more aware. When in reality, you're not more aware. You're more, like, I don't know, fucking unaware? Having no kind of, like, introspection or self-reflection to see your own hypocrisies. That's what gets me. Like, people can have their beliefs and their thoughts, and as long as they have reasons for those beliefs and thoughts, even if they're very different than mine, I can 100% respect that, right? But when it comes to a lot of this, like, woke, fake woke bullshit, it's like they're actually not this, like, higher, you know, they put themselves on a pedestal, like, oh, I understand more, I'm seeing more than you are, and so therefore what you say doesn't matter. And it's like, but in reality, they're actually putting blinders on themselves and only seeing what they want to see. And when you show them in a calm way the things that they're ignoring, they get very angry. Very angry. And I'm just like, can you not have, like, a civil conversation? Like, I can respect your differences of opinion. Why are you yelling at me? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, the hypocrisy. Like, how would they like it if, you know, people started, like, what if Snide and I started making games and they were, like, not related, they weren't related to, like, any kind of religion, right, at all. But then, sorry, gotta figure out where the heck I'm going this way. But then we started, like, pushing in all this, like, Christian agenda and stuff, like, just, like, stuff that if you aren't Christian, or let's say you're, like, anti-Christian, let's say you grew up with a Christian household, I've seen this a lot, where people grew up in a Christian household, it was a horrible experience, and now they're not just, like, not Christian, they're, like, anti, they don't want to hear anything about it, and it's like, no, leave me alone. But you're playing a game that has nothing to do with that, and all of a sudden you get this, like, you know, like, Bible verses and people, like, preaching at you in the game. How would they like that? They would be pissed as hell. And that is why I say they're hypocrites. Because it's okay for them to push their shit on people and force it, but it's not okay for people to force things they don't like. And I'm just like, that's why I'm not okay with it. That's why. You play video games? I love that he spelled it like that. Yeah. Neuros, yeah. Naive arrogance. All extremist cults are like that, though. It's true. It's true. And it's like, it's just weird because usually cults stay in a smaller sect, or because they know that the grand majority of people are going to be like, bullshit. And so they keep it like in a section. And they're very secretive. Like, that's why they separate people. Like cults, like traditionally what they'll do is they'll separate people from also people who are, like mentally or physically abusive. They do the same thing. It's the same idea. They want to separate the person from those around them that might ground them, so that they can kind of like deconstruct their views of the world that they might have fairly strongly if they do. And then that way they can rebuild it in the way they want. And not have to worry about other people intervening or, you know, making light of any other opinions that differ from the group, if you will.
Another chance at perfection.
I looked a lot into cults. I was getting I'm very interested in them. I would like to do more on cults once the website is like rebuilt and everything. I wanted to do more on cults, and specifically how to avoid cults, not just yourself, but like and cult-like mentalities and people that want to take advantage of you. Because most people who end up being prey for these, you know, groups and people and stuff, they're not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is that people that think like that, people that do that sort of thing, they're good at being deceptive, okay? Like, you don't have to be an idiot. Just because you're taken by them doesn't mean you're stupid. And a lot of times they actually use very tried and true, like, scientific methods of manipulation. Like, I know, what was that? There was a cult that was like a sex cult that was called, oh no, I can't remember what it was called, but it had the girl that played Chloe in Smallville in it. This guy's sex cult. Anyway, he actually had his Ghislaine Maxwell, if you will, was a psychiatrist. Like, she was she had a PhD, I guess, in psychology or something, and she was a very well versed in psychological manipulation using brainwashing techniques like that actually work. And they were implementing this and getting people recruited. So people might say, oh, well, they're so dumb for falling for it. But they don't start out with the weird shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't start out with the stuff that makes us look back and say, wow, that was fucking weird. Why'd you fall for that? No, they start out with stuff that you like. They start out with stuff that being what you need or what you want. And so, like, my whole goal with writing about it would be to really dissect that so people can be more aware of those tactics they use early on, and so that you don't have to be a skeptic that never talks to anybody. You know what I mean? But that you can still keep people at like a safe arm's length for yourself, and still keep your core values and your base beliefs intact, even, and not let people, like, anybody who's trying to isolate you from those around you and sow discourse between you and the people that you love, that's bad news bears. Like, they're nefarious. Like, if I have a friend, I'm not going to ever convince them or try and lean them towards not talking to their family. I don't care. Like, even Snide, like, I knew he didn't have a good relationship with his family, but I always tried to be like, well, I don't want you to have regrets. So if you want to reach out to your family, like, I'm here and I'll go with you or whatever. Because I didn't want him to have regrets. That's for him. But, like, the type of people that are like, oh, don't talk to them anymore. They're like, that's just number one. Like, watch out for that shit. Anybody trying to keep you away from other people on purpose, like, Yeah, they're usually vulnerable in some way, but sometimes, Rieger, vulnerability, it looks different. Sometimes vulnerability means you just, like, some people, they might be very confident, okay? Generally speaking, they might be very confident, have not really much of any confidence. The problem is a lot of these people in these groups, they're very wealthy. And I'm not saying that wealth equals confidence, but you have to have at least a certain amount of confidence to go in that direction, right? To be in the spotlight all the time. And so the thing is that a lot of times they pick people that don't have a base foundation of beliefs. It's like, I don't care what your base beliefs are, but you've got to have something to stand on, because that song, it's like, you've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. It's absolutely true, because that makes you vulnerable. It doesn't mean you're necessarily like, you know, like a wounded person, so to speak. It just means that when there's like more gaps in the foundation of a building, you can fill it with whatever, and it's going to feel stronger. Whereas if you've already got a base foundation and you're like, well, that doesn't match with my base foundation, you can evaluate it. But in these situations, they encourage you to not evaluate it. Like, no, all that stuff you learned before, like, let's just erase all of that, because that was nonsense, you know? It's like, let's forget all of your life experience because it was lies, okay? and that's that. They do that, but they don't do it overnight. It's over time, and they use some serious manipulative tactics. In fact, one of the guys, this guy, I can't remember his name because I'm bad with names, but he was basically, his main profession was to help people who were victims of being part of cult-like situations, also like military, like if they were taken as a POW and they were brainwashed. His job was to basically undo the brainwashing, okay? Like, that was his professional job. And he even said that he was working on the people that had been part of that sex cult. And he even said that if the same tactics that he was trying to undo were used on him in the right moment, he said he would have fallen for it too. He's like, there's no way around it. It's like, it's using natural things that are in your mind to manipulate you. And he's like, he's like basically trying to tell these people, like, don't feel bad because they have so much guilt over it. Like, it's all their fault. And it's like, well, yes, you did make certain choices, but, you know, you can't, how do I put this? You can still take responsibility for your actions, but also be okay with the fact that something isn't 100% your fault. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, psychological susceptibility. Yeah. Yeah, and it could be just a bad day. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you just have a bad day. Just a bad day. You just had an argument with your best friend. So now you're vulnerable to someone else swooping in and being like, oh, it's okay, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Phaedra says all bad people have PhDs and gone to Harvard. I don't think so. I mean, I do have a degree. I didn't go to Harvard or have a PhD. I only finished my bachelor's just to prove to myself I could. I didn't know I had ADHD. All I knew is that I had a really hard time getting through a 16-week course. And I just wanted to prove to myself that I could finish something, for crying out loud. I ended up going to like an adult education program that was an accelerated program. So you would do the amount of work you would normally do in 16 weeks. You would do it like very condensed. Go to class for like 8 hours in a day, sort of a thing. And lots and lots and lots of reading ahead of time and during the class. And then class discussions was a big part of it, is discussion. So you had to be well read when you went to class, or it would be very obvious that you didn't do the reading assignment. Had an argument with a friend. Boom, now you're part of my sex cult. I mean, for some of them, that actually was the case. Quite literally. They were ripe for the picking. They were the lowest hanging fruit. And the thing is they would have big events, and most of the people that were part of that cult didn't actually have a clue and weren't part of the sex portion of it. They used the part that was sick about it is that, or I guess what made it work for them in a bad way, was that particular cult. It was supposed to be like a female empowerment, believe it or not. It was supposed to be like a female empowerment, like help women get the confidence to go out there and get the job they want. And, you know, like generally speaking, it was a very good cause. But the woman who was the psychiatrist that was doing all of the manipulation and using those tactics, she was like the face of that, right? Like, oh, you can also be a confident woman and blah, 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 blah. But she was actually working together with this guy who is like one of the most conceited guys I've ever seen in my life. He really does think he's God's gift to women and the world, I think. But the whole point was he wanted what he wanted, and he used it for those means. So by no means did it end up being actually for, like, the betterment of women. That was just, like, the face of the situation, okay? And so it's like, yeah, like, it might seem crazy that they used that as, like, the lure, if you will, right? Because you'd think the women that are going for that sort of a thing aren't going to fall for that. But they were so slow and manipulative about it that it was just like they didn't even notice it happening. So crazy. In fact, the ones that were the deepest into the cult, they were always like the richest, the most powerful and stuff like that. But they worked in a lot of the same ways as Scientology, where they would basically, under the guise of like being there for you, they would get all your secrets, you know? And then they would basically blackmail you. By the time you realized what had happened, you were now stuck between a rock and a hard place, being blackmailed into not leaving. And then they had even more time to mess with your head. So it was a very, very vicious cycle. Rich and educated, what? Sounds like a stud, Rigger says. Was like he very much so was. It was not even the looks. Like, I guarantee you, looking at him, it was like, it's definitely not his looks. It was his like charisma. Like, you know, in games where they have charisma points or whatever, like you've got points you can put towards charisma. Dude, his charisma had to have been at like 100, because there's no way with his looks. There is absolutely no. I'm not convinced. There's no way. Okay, maybe I can get over there from going in here. Maybe. Sunken road? Will this take me to the other side? You have 1 charisma, Phaedra. Yeah, I still have what? Secondary. I still have a debt from college. It's like, it's such a bitch. Let's see. Maybe if I run through here. I want to get to where that other map is, and I'm like, how do you get there? Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, it's pretty. Oh, okay. Okay. That could have been really bad. Ooh, a book. I'm just gonna keep running. Okay, I'm actually totally set up for sneakiness. So let's see if I can... Let's see if I can just sneak by these guys, these enemies. Look at me jogging. Look at me jogging while I'm in stealthy stealth. Look at this. Yeah, you thought I wasn't gonna get by him. Didn't buy the +6. Get a +5 implant. Yep, and you guys are so silly. What the? What the? How is that right? Look at this. What the? I went in here and I popped out down here. That's not nice. That is not what I intended. Okay, so if I want up here, then I guess I'm gonna have to go here. Oh my gosh. So annoying. Could I have run like 20 feet and taken that way shrine? Sure. Did I want to? No. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go through town. Pop out on the other side. There's a coast. I'm gonna, like, just run along the coast and hope I find it. It's like, yes, I have played this game for years, but let me tell ya. Oh. Thieves trope. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. Alright. This used to be like a farming area for us. Like, seriously. Okay, nobody pay attention to me. No, no. I'm not here. Yeah, buddy. Dirt mound. Got it. That's why I need to get the Dark Brotherhood quest line all done on my EU character. That's why. Because you just see me run by all those bad guys. Like, I practically knocked them in the head with my horse's butt. And they didn't even chase after me. That's because of the passive in that tree. Here, let me show you the passive. Dark Brotherhood. Shadow Rider. Aggression radius from hostile monsters is decreased by 50% while you're mounted. That, I cannot tell you how valuable that is. Alright, let's see. Where else do I need to go? That's it for this map. Fabulous. That's fabulous. I think I've got some in Alakir. Yep. Let's do this one first. Kind of wish I had like a holiday themed like way shrine teleport visual to match the overall aesthetic of my character. I could dress him like Santa. Oh my god, I should totally dress him like Santa. Dude, you're gonna get a makeover after this. You're gonna get a makeover to be Santa. I've decided. Hey, you weren't there before. Rude. Okay, I'm gonna break stuff. Snide said I could get the rag picker, the merchant, and the banker on my EU account because I was telling him it was such a headache, and he was like, yeah, you can go ahead and get them. I was like, yay. I was hoping to wait to see about if there's a sale on it soon, but I'm not sure if I'll make it. Woohoo! She was worth every penny. I'm just saying, like, that was so worthwhile to be able to break stuff while you're out and about. Huge. Not only that, but you can break it and you don't have to, like, go between the different stations. It's wonderful. I can already see where the nodes are over there. La 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 la, yeah. I gotta tell you, what I'm really excited about is there's been some people that have decided to play ESO with us. And I'm excited to get to the point where we're all doing like the harder content together. Cause like, yeah, this part's pretty boring, but that's why I'm like, we're here and here, we can all talk with each other, you know, while I'm doing this boring stuff. But at the end of the day, we want to be able to play all this stuff together. That's where it's at. And there's a lot of really cool achievement prizes that you can get in the game. Or I guess rewards would be the proper word. Like there's mounts and skins that you can get that the only way to get them is by doing the achievements. And a lot of those are for like trials and dungeons. And it's the type of stuff where you have to do it over and over until you do it just right or whatever, right? And who wants to do that with people you don't like hanging out with? I know we don't. So the idea of like getting a bunch of us together that like hanging out with each other and doing that stuff, that's awesome. And it's that way with any game. You know what I'm saying? Any game. Like, who wants to play with people or games that like force you to do solo? It's like, eh. Sometimes I don't really want to be solo all the time. Like, yes, is it nice sometimes to do solo? Sure. But like, this game's got plenty you can do solo, but there's a lot of stuff that you just can't. You can't do it solo. And I think that's kind of the point. It's an MMO, right? What is up with all these games that like don't let you actually play proper with your friends, like BDO? Like, BDO is so worried about losing out on money that they don't actually let you play with your friends proper. Like, the fuck? Why can I only give beer to my friends in BDO and it's character bound after I give it to them? What? Is that really the last one? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here. It's all about the money, money, money. They just want our money, money, money. Exactly, but the thing is, that's why, like, we haven't been playing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it also pushes people away. So it's like there's no way for them to know which one would have been more lucrative in the long run. Because I gotta tell you, there's a whole lot of dirty casuals like myself and Snide that are more than happy to shell out a whole bunch of monies for cosmetics. And for things that are, like, just basic, like, quality of life. And what keeps us in is being able to help friends and do stuff with friends, help people grind for stuff they need, right? But in BDO, you can't do that. You can't. So, because you can't hand anything to anybody that you get. So there's no like, oh, well, I'll help you get more drop chances. It's pretty freaking frustrating when you're playing a game with friends and they don't even need the thing you're trying to get, right? They don't even need it. And they keep getting it and you can't get it. It's like, damn it! Like, they're trying to help, but really it just makes you more frustrated because they keep getting it and they can't hand it to you. Like, ugh, it's so infuriating! Where is it at? Oh, yeah. Pay for quality of life? Yeah. Like, oh, okay, like, oh no, what is the name of that game? Damn it! Path of Exile. Path of Exile has paying for quality of life. Because you can pay for the stash tabs. That's a really good example. I don't mind paying for quality of life sort of stuff from time to time. I don't like not being able to share with friends. And I'm willing to pay for stuff. I'm way more likely to pay for stuff if at the end of the day it's to have more fun with my friends, you know? Like, I don't know if that makes sense to you guys or not, but that's kind of how my brain works. Okay, where is this? It must be a... It must be a treasure. Is it a treasure? Yeah, it's a treasure. So it's a lump on the ground. No, it's not there. Is it right here? Oh, here it is. Oh, they're dead already. They were babies. Yeah, PoE is free to play. But it adds up. Like, if you think about it, I realize it's free to play, but think about it. If you want all the tabs, you're paying way more than you would for a AAA game. Way more. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm just saying it's a different... You know, comparing that game to a game that's not free to play, or that you can get for fairly cheap, but maybe there's like a monthly subscription or something. Not really an equal comparison, just because it's just a whole other... It's a whole other beast. My thing with PoE is that they're letting us keep the things between the two games. That is huge. That makes me just be like, oh my god, I could give them a hug. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a gamer, I could just give them a big, huge hug. Just a big squeeze hug, like the kind of squeeze hug that makes your head pop off, okay? Not actually in a violent way, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not some, like, you know, oh, it's your in-law that you're, like, side hugging really lightly. No, no, no. We're talking a squeeze hug, okay? Like, that is legit, okay? That tells me they're gamers too, right? Like, at their soul. Yeah, in the long run, free-to-play games becomes money sinks. Yeah, it's true. Exactly. Exactly. It's just a whole different thing. It doesn't feel as bad. Because the thing is that, like, that's why we love it, because they gave us the choice. Does that make sense? We're okay paying more in the long run, I think, because they're letting it be our choice. And because they're letting it be our choice completely, like, not just that we pay it, but that we, like, oh, I choose that I want this item. Like, I want this cosmetic, or I want this tab. And the fact that that's the deal right there. That's why we feel like it's okay. We're more than okay paying that because we chose it. Whereas in some games, you feel like it's not necessarily a choice per se. It's a little less of a choice if you're wanting to be, like, serious at whatever you're trying to do. BDO kind of, like, dry humps that line because they've got all those costumes that give you benefits, perks, and all the pets that you can get up to level 4 and the fairy and all that stuff. And it can feel like you're inadequate. Like you're wasting your time playing the game if you don't have all the things, right? Because they're actually in a compound way, they're benefiting your gameplay and helping you make more money and all that good stuff, right? And so you almost feel forced to, in a way that kind of feels like they're sort of twisting your arm a little. Whereas, like, PoE, you can just shove all the shit in your inventory. It's not hard. It's just very satisfying to have it all be nice and organized, right? And for some people, they might have felt, because maybe they have, like, OCD or something, and they might have felt like it was essential. For most people, it's purely quality of life. It wasn't, like, essential to playing the game. Playable for way longer? Yeah, the playable for way longer, honestly, for me, depends a lot on if they allow add-ons. Look at Skyrim. Skyrim is a, you know, a game they have milked the shit out of, basically. They've re-released it so many times. If it wasn't for add-ons, I guarantee you most people wouldn't have bought it more than once. And it's allowed for more playability because it's like, well, this time I'm gonna go in with this cool thing and I'm gonna, you know, cause this havoc over here. So it almost feels like a whole different game. Or if they're releasing new content, but a lot of times that doesn't happen with the AAA, like, single player games or whatever. They don't usually keep coming out with more content and fresh content, unlike these, like, MMOs and stuff where it's like that's all they do is come out with more content because Otherwise, the player base dies out. Because they will eventually run out of things to do. And they're paying a monthly subscription. Where is the hole? Where is it? Probably under their feet. Yep. Nope. Dang it. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing when I'm using this build because it's actually meant for when I do sneaky stuff where I'm really not finding much of anything. No, I've never played Morrowind. And actually, I never touched Skyrim until after I played ESO a whole lot. Like, I only tried Skyrim because of Snide. I didn't even know, like, I knew of the game, but I'd never played it. I didn't have it. So I didn't know what it was like to play through that game. I watched somebody play it briefly. So I don't really have an opinion on those. I have gotten, in Skyrim, I've gotten as far as I finished the Mage's Guild quest line. I didn't finish the game. I never did because I was still playing ESO. And, you know, like, who has time for that when you're trying to do stuff that's going to last way longer? That's just my viewpoint, is like, I like when stuff lasts a long time. And the people that go into games, like single player games especially, and they just want to replay through it the whole time, over and over, and it doesn't bother them at all starting over, like, it totally bothers me. I like being like, yes, I worked for all this shit. This is awesome. I farmed for all this shit. This is awesome. You know, I love that. Really, that's it. That's it. Ooh, nice. There's one right here. Right by a waypoint. Oh, you were asking Rieger. Rieger likes Skyrim better. It annoys me that you have to buy the latest release to be able to play Rim, though. Morrowind is good, but not the best. The combat is a pain in the ass, and inventory just pure ass. When people say Morrowind or New Vegas is the best, I'm starting to wonder if I'm just going insane. That's fair. It's like, am I going insane or all of these people just nuts? A lot of times the answer is neither. You just have different tastes. But it does make you wonder. Why is this foul? Why is this foul fishing hole? What? Does this look foul to you? What the? I feel like I should fish off of here because why? Oh, why? Distracted. Okay, let's see here. We want dirty. I think that's foul. Yeah, foul bait. Because that's weird. I don't think I remember running into foul water in Somerset. Somerset, everything's just so bright and pretty. Like, if you don't already know this, like in Somerset, the sun never goes down. So like if you buy the house in Somerset, the only way to make it look dark there, or if you got it as that promotion they did a while back, the only way to get it to look dark is if you, actually I don't even think you can make it look dark, because if you use the hourglass, it probably just looks still daylight. Yeah, people are blinded by nostalgia. That's so true. You know what else, though, Rieger? I think with, like, nostalgia, there's this element of, like, blindness. You know how love makes you blind? I think nostalgia does, too, in that same way. In that, like, your memory of something. Okay, so, like, let's say there's someone that you were with before, and it ends, but it's not, like, it doesn't end badly, or maybe it does end kind of badly, but not horribly. And looking back, you might only remember the good things or only remember the bad things, right? You're blinded by whatever viewpoint you want to have of them. And I think as far as, like, nostalgia goes, think about this. Me and Snide, we watched the new It. It was, like, years ago. And then we were like, let's watch the original. Dude, we watched the original. Huh? What? Oh, you said Shelby. Okay. Okay. You gonna join? No. Okay.
Jack off upstairs.
He cracks me up. But the thing is, we watched, and let me say watched with like, I'm gonna use that word lightly. We tried watching it, and we were like halfway through it. We were like, was it always this slow? Like the original one was actually not as scary, and it was super slow. It was just because we watched it when we were younger. You know what I mean? Like it seemed scarier, it seemed bigger, badder, cooler. And then and we didn't even realize just how slow the plot line was because they were trying to make it like a 2-night series or some shit that lasted like 6 hours. And it was just the nostalgia that made us think like this is amazing. And it was not. It was not amazing, okay? 30 euros for 3,000 pearls to get a costume for 1,500 pearls because you can't buy anything but 1,000 and 3,000. Exactly. This is what I hate with MMO games when they make you need to spend more. Joke's on them. I'm so broke I can't even feed myself. But man, that shy costume is epic. I want it. Exactly. Oh, that's exactly right. Where is the freaking... Oh, there it is. Found it. This dirt mound looks different. Okay, I think that's the only one there. I'm gonna go ahead and just run back to the waypoint. Somerset's so pretty. Like, look at this. It's so gorgeous. Let's see. Let's go with this one first.
Alright, I'm here.
Yay! Snide's here!
That's right, Archdemon. Automod does protect you from the naughty stuff.
So, this is what Rieger put in there. And it was because there was like a dot between the and best, so it thought that it was... I don't know. It put a dot between the and best, but that's what Rieger said that got modded. Sometimes you have the dot instead of space. It's understandable. You're not the only one. And then the auto mod's like, smack. And you're like, no, I wasn't trying to be bad, I swear. And everybody's like, mm-hmm. Because phones are small.
So are your hands
massive.
So Rieger, are your hands the only thing that's massive?
Oh, brother. You're so gross.
What?
You're so silly, honey. Oh, there's a Psijic portal. Give me that Psijic portal. Give it to me, give it to me. Oh, accelerate lilac purple. Shut up. I just got a collectible, what is it called? Like a cosmetic for skills. I got a purple one from just using a Psijic portal. Oh, baby.
Oh,
dude, I feel like
baby.
I could farm those. I love cosmetics.
Roxelia says, the only thing massive on me is my ego. I believe it.
Oh yeah, well,
For
do
me,
you
the
need
only
help
thing
with
massive
that?
I got is my nipples. That's it.
Yeah. They're not really massive so much as just like really long, like ropes, right?
Yeah, like
He plays
noodles.
hopscotch with them.
I do. Don't judge me.
Oh my god. I've been hanging out with you too much, honey. And that, my friends, is how you safely scale down a cliff.
Not me. I say Leroy Jenkins just jump.
Sometimes I do, but not that time.
Jump rope with them things. Says Arc Demon. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, buddy. If I can get another person to hold the other side or whatever, we could like do the double dutch.
Oh my
what's it
gosh.
called?
That's
You know
brilliant.
what I'm saying? Yeah. My ego needs to be big to compensate for my micro PP.
It's so silly.
And here I was gonna say to compensate for your face, but you know.
You're so silly, honey. Actually, I'm just gonna use the wave shrine because no thanks.
Arctic, you have 8 nipples. We may need to coordinate. I don't have 8. I only have 6.
Only 6. Give me that rubidite ore. Give it to me one more time.
Roxelli says, if you saw my face, you'd go, ah, orc. Or maybe insane, like if you saw Cthulhu. Honestly, I was thinking like avocado.
Oh,
You
like
kind of look a little bit
Deadpool?
like Deadpool, probably. Yeah.
Deadpool doesn't need to look good. Deadpool has that like sense of humor and swag, like Snide. You do look good, but you wouldn't need to. If you turned into an avocado face, it'd be like, you know, you'd be like him, like avoiding me, like she's not gonna love me anymore. I look like an avocado, the effing angry, uglier avocado. And I would be like that girl in the movie, and I'm like, no, I love you no matter what, because you're funny as fuck.
So she claims.
Whatever.
Hmm?
I hate when I forget where I, like when I look. Okay, there I am right there. Oh my god. I am stupid. There we go.
Roxelia says, you'd be like Al Bundy when he saw his mother-in-law. Peggy, I'm blind. I'm blind. I haven't seen I haven't seen that show in a long time, yeah.
Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother. You can't have one without the other.
It is a great show. I just haven't seen it in a hot minute.
My dad always watched that. We knew that if that came on the TV, it was getting close to him telling us we had to go to bed, like, on the weekends. He didn't care if we stayed up a little bit on the weekends, but whenever he was gonna go to bed, it was like everyone had to go to bed because he couldn't sleep if there was still people up in the house.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm glad he's not like that now because Daddy Snide goes to sleep when Daddy Snide goes to sleep.
I mean, we're adults now, so it's not like, you know. Yeah, there's a reason why that place, the place we stayed at with everybody, with like, Dad got it and all of us stayed there. I think that's probably the main reason that Dad was like, yeah, next time we go, we'll get a place that's like multiple cabins, so people can have like their places and stuff. I think part of it's probably that. I wouldn't be surprised, like, because it's like a lot of people are like that, like, and he was like our protector growing up, so he, you know, he had to like check all the things on in his head, like, okay, everyone's home, everyone's safe, doors are locked, all that stuff. So I mean, it makes sense. Oh no. Okay, is it down below or is it up above? Because I do not want to have to go back all the way around.
By the way, I got food cooking.
Awesome, honey. Thank you. Oh, it's an invisible wall. Definitely down below. All right. Let me just, like, you know, just jump. I didn't even take any damage at all. Oh, that's right. It's this right here. I wish I'd remembered sooner that it was underneath here. Bleh. Hey, Can. How you doing? We got less than 10 minutes and I'm going to do giveaway. And the people who won the first giveaways, I told them they could enter again because they were the only ones in here.
Yep.
Well, they weren't the only ones in here, but they were the only ones that entered, okay. To be fair.
See, I'm just getting my dailies done real quick, and then I'm going to play one of my new games.
Ooh.
Ooh. Probably Fabledom.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's more city builder.
So Roxelia says about
Actually, first I'll
about
hop
Ted
onto
Bundy.
Humble Bundle and I'll start collecting all my stuff and getting all the codes that, you know, I don't need.
that you forgot. Oh yeah. Don't forget
And
to like
then,
put down the ones that you already have and you don't need, and like you
Yep,
can give
I
those
know.
away.
Yep, I planned on it.
Awesome. I know there's one for this month, but it's like this month, as in you won't get it until next month.
I know.
Oh, I got a master
Yeah, we'll
chest.
do giveaways for the Steam keys. We'll just say what games they are, and people can check their Steams and see if they have it or if they even want it.
I mean, we probably could do like auctions for it. What do you think?
Yeah, we can auction them off. It doesn't matter using the Lily box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Roxy was
Roxy
basically...
says,
Go ahead.
and yeah, I got no self-esteem, but not easy when 90% of your life you've been single because no girls fancy you whatsoever. I was single up till 10 years ago, which made me single till I was 29. And the fun part, I got a boyfriend. That's how much I'm disliked by the opposite gender. I mean, I swing both ways, so not bad, but yeah, explain why I think I'm ugly as fuck. So, to be honest, when it comes down to it, with women, it's mostly confidence. If you're meek and shit, and you don't walk around like you're hot shit, then they tend not to think you're attractive. But an ugly dude that carries himself properly, he can pick up some pretty nice looking girls.
It's true.
Arctim says, "Careful which Bundy party you went to, though." Yeah. I mostly aimed for a Ted Bundy party. That's what I typically like doing. But you know, I'm a different breed, man. Arctim says, "Or you look cute while you're in that crib." Yeah, it's mostly because I was hung like a horse.
Hey!
As a baby, you know, like I was already hung like a full adult male.
Oh my god, whatever.
As a baby, and it's just gotten bigger since, you know.
Look at it. How could I not love that sense of humor? Come on now. It's impossible.
Impossible.
And for me, like, Snide, he walks with a lot of confidence. He just does. He don't give a fuck. And it shows in, like, every step that he takes. Is he 100% confident all the time? No. But it didn't matter. It's like how he carries himself. So just because you're not 100% confident, just because you're not 100% confident all the time doesn't mean that you can't, like, carry yourself in a way that exudes, you know, like, swag, I guess. Come on, I was gonna say, pick up the damn Nern root, you stupid lady. No, it's not about having a reason to, no. So the thing is that, and I wouldn't even call it a reason. So Snide's confidence, a lot of his confidence. Honestly, did you carry yourself the same way before you got into MMA?
Yep.
So you just had the same. Honestly, for Snide, unfortunately for him, I think a lot of the confidence just comes from the shit that he lived through growing up. And so it's like when you've been through certain things, sometimes that you're just unfazed. And that being unfazed just, like, comes off as, like, some people thought he was cocky, you know, like, they didn't like how he carried himself in the gym because they thought he was hot shit when he didn't. That's just how he carried himself.
I mean, it also didn't help that I was the shit. I was #1 in everything.
You were the shit, as in always talking shit and causing shit. Alright, let's see here. What do I got left? Nothing here. Talking shit and causing shit. Oh, wait. Hold on. Was there any here? No. What about here? Nope. What about here? Nope. Okay, so I got these taken care of. That's taken care of. Is there any... I'll deal with those in a minute. Let's do with Grotwood. Not Grotwood, Aldmeri Dominion. Rest of Aldmeri Dominion. And then I'll go up and do the DLCs in the upper middle, and then I'll go to the right and go to the Ebonheart Pact.
Arc Demon says, I have to be careful walking around. I tend to knock things over when I turn left or right. Yeah, when your nose is as big as yours, I believe it. Walking around looking like fucking Pinocchio after telling 8 million lies.
It's not just, like, this stuff just comes out of his mouth like word vomit. Like, he almost can't help it. Like, if he turns it off, it's like he's got his filters on. Like, they're just on. There's no way for him to just, like, pick and choose. He either is going all out with all the things or he's not.
Yeah. And then we have regard. Confidence is built up through life experience, which is very true. Good and bad life experiences. Roxelia says, so me being me means I would die single if I only like girls. Well, man, that's kind of hard hitting. Yeah. That's true. Fortunately, you're bi. So, I mean, you know. You have options.
There it is. Oh yeah, some never develop a strong confidence. The other thing too is it's stuff if you work on yourself, like let's say the things that you're lacking, as in things you wish you had but you don't. Everybody has potential for growth and change. And I think thinking that we're all stunted.
Lily doesn't.
No. Thinking that we're all stunted is like a very closed-minded, sad way of thinking, because when you realize that you actually do have a great potential for growth and change in the direction you'd like to go, if you actually set your mind to it and start going in that direction, that's very freeing, and also like lets you know, like, whatever your situation, if you don't like it, you can change it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like, oh, well, you don't have money, so like I would like to be rich, so I'm gonna do stuff that's gonna make me rich. Like, not like that. I'm saying like just as a person, like as your personality or things you're good or not good at, you can work at them. Like for Snide, when he decides he wants to get better at something, he's just like balls to the wall. He's gonna do it. He doesn't fucking care. Like he realized.
Yeah,
he realized,
you bragged for me, so I don't have to. You got this.
He realized his coworker could type way faster than him, and so he just fucking went all out, man. He was doing like 20, 30 words per minute. I think you were at like 28 words per minute or some shit.
No, I wasn't.
It was so low. It was so low.
I was a hunting pecker, and I was typing at about 17 words a minute.
Yeah, see? Really bad.
And
he just decided, I'm going to get good at typing, and now he's like over 80 pretty consistently, sometimes 90. And I only do 45 to 50. But he just decided he was going to get better at it. And so he worked at it over like a period of time, and it worked. Potential, baby. Potential. And I think like as a woman, I'm not the same as every other girl, right? Like not everyone thinks the same.
Obviously not. I mean, most women wait until they you know, like
you want to fight?
Can crawl at
fight?
least
you
before picking them up and carrying them.
Do you want to fight? Huh?
Yeah, I'm always down to fight. You
he's
know
like,
that.
praise me, and then he's like, I will diss on you. Praise me more. Like the fuck? No.
Yes.
No. You turd. What's the matter with you?
Bitch.
Asshole.
Welcome back from the break, everybody.
Yeah. Oh wait, where's the thing? Okay. Oh my god, don't tell me it's up there. No. No, it's up there. Oh my gosh. I have to go over here. Don't want to fight stuff. I just want to get up here. There we go. Okay. Not as much of a pain in the ass as I was thinking. Wait a minute. Where is it? Back here? Oh, it's back here. That's funny. It's been a while since I did this one. Of course I didn't get that one. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Big stretch. Dirt mound. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, well, I guess it's time to get out the rag picker again.
Regar wants to know, Roxas, are you good at some specific thing in your life? Do you excel in some area?
That's a good question.
Actually, I don't think Roxilius is there anymore.
Get out the way! At least.
I mean, I'm not even seeing them in the
I've got him in
list.
Firebot.
Oh, do you?
Yep. It's pretty accurate. I think Firebot's more accurate than the Twitch one. Don't know why. It might pull it from a different spot. It might pull it from wherever the Twitch interface pulls it from.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really
Oh, hello,
are a
Seth.
You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
Giving them a follow.
And timer's up, by the way.
I took a bite of my snack at the wrong time, so I was over here trying to chew. Seffies. Hey, 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 it's your girl Lily. Check out Seffies. They're all about those old school vibes and chill times. Last I heard, they were driving some EVE Online combat exploration, or diving into some EVE Online combat exploration. Sounds like a blast. Let's go say hi and have some fun. Give Seffies a follow, guys. Seffies awesome. Is awesome. Pretty good, pretty good. It's time to do giveaways. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let me
I've
make
been
sure you
working
guys
on building up Lily's website, Cephis, and I changed the stack from .NET to something I'm more familiar with, which is Python and Django. So excited to use that instead. If you were still curious.
He says, hell yeah.
OnlyFans already have a website. Yeah, but you know, we're not talking about my nudes. We're talking about, you know, Lily's
We're talking
blog.
about merch and blog
and merch and
yeah. Only
a
funds.
bot that we're gonna be
Yeah.
implementing to it.
Yeah, Arc Demon knows only funds. Except you still keep saying that I stole them from the cradle, even when no one else brought it up. You keep bringing it up. So I like OnlyFans, but yeah, snide plushies.
Yep. Some snide plushies.
That's in the works for the shop. I'm excited because he's going to implement a lot of things, functionality, and it's going to be a lot smoother because he's building it with all of those functionality things in mind.
Because you have normal people that when they make a blog, it's an actual just blog, you know? They type up words and all that shit. Not Lily. Not her. She wants things to be completely custom, and then she'll cry and complain that it's slowing down her site because she has 30 billion plugins to WordPress, and I'm like,
What? No, I would never do that.
And then she asked me, "Oh, Snide, what can I do for this? I don't understand." And how do I tweak this? And I'm like, "Where's the code?" Because I don't use that
WordPress.
I don't use WordPress. I don't like that shit. I need the code. I made my first prototype in Node. Node. Good old Node. At least it wasn't. At least you didn't have to suffer with MongoDB. MongoDB kind of sucks. Once I finish looting this, I did it in a different project. Okay, fair. RavenDB. Ah, how do you like RavenDB? Hey, Mr. Hero.
Mr. Hero, did you see my message?
I never used
Mr.
Raven.
Hero?
I did, but you know something, right? I don't feel I need to re-enter this chat.
You have to
And I'm
re-enter?
I'm gonna leave and come back until I get the right response for fucking coming in here. Weird. It's
what?
actually weird. No, it's you'll understand when it happens. You'll understand. Give me 1 second. I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Snide.
So anyway, 11 is super fast. Nice.
What the fuck?
I'll be back in a
I have to look into RavenDB. I haven't really gotten too
Nice.
big into the database. I'm so used to SQL
Snipe,
databases.
can you
I just
not
haven't
hear
really.
him?
I'm
Huh?
going to literally Superman, Spider-Man, Batman back on this bitch in a minute if you don't give me the right response. It's weird.
What's weird?
Snide, you don't understand how weird it is, right? I literally come into the chat and usually you give me some shit straight away.
And he says nothing.
It's what we do, right? You enter, I go, hi Snide, you dick, and that's how it goes, right? I joined, you went, hi Mr. Hero. It's weird. I don't like it. Sort it out. Right?
So, Cephis, are you saying SQL databases, or are you talking RavenDB? It's only good if you have massive data set.
Oh wait, I think it's down below. Dang it. It is.
I'm gonna leave my shit in a minute with Snide.
RavenDB?
What
Gotcha.
what you do is
Okay. That's fair. I know we're gonna be when we're making lilies. One of the things that we're doing is, you know how Eve has the IGN bot. I'm basically gonna be remaking that, but I'm gonna be having several games that you can do your IGN for, and then hooking it up to Twitch, and it'll be controlled by people on the website.
Yeah,
So-
with their profiles on the website.
Yeah, we'll be tying it in. And of course, I plan to make the API for that available for other streamers and stuff. Will do, buddy.
Wee.
Fortunately, none of it is really like difficult. And the only thing that might trip me up is dealing with Twitch, because I'm not used to live services. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where it's dealing with the chat and all that stuff. But it should, in theory, be fine. I've looked
Yeah.
through the API and it looks pretty standard.
Yeah,
Pretty
because we want it to
standard
not just
stuff.
be like we want it to not just like help us do giveaways, but we want it to help other players like find each other and play games with each other easily.
Yeah.
It's the dream.
Except for Mr. Hero. We don't really care about that fucker.
Yes!
There
Finally!
you go. You happy?
Ranked this easy! Yes!
You're like, how hard was that to be mean to me? What the fuck?
Fucking hell, that took you too long, Snide. I swear to God, mate.
I was doing it on purpose.
I know you was, right? And I know you're streaming and everything, right? I feel sorry for the stream, but by fuck, why didn't you say so much?
Oh, I got you, buddy. Here. There. I hope that helps him.
Did you just move him?
Yeah, I did.
No fucking need for that now, was there? Eh?
I was giving you a little bit more, you know. All right, I gotta go downstairs. I'll be back.
To me like guy got
Join
a
us in
fetish.
showing
Talk
thin-drafted some
dirty.
Lily Dog love by giving them a follow.
Oh, dude.
Undrafted. Hi, undrafted.
Oh,
Why
Lily
did it
forgot
not
the
do the
wheels.
regular shout out?
Oh, Lily forgot the wheels.
Why didn't it do the shout out for you? It like broke. Oh, I did forget the wheels. I just started doing stuff. What the hell?
Oh, Red can't even enter.
So
He's
undrafted, I got it. You
broken.
broke it. You did. You
No,
broke
no,
it.
no,
Hold on,
one
just a
leg,
minute.
one
I
leg,
gotta.
Give me a minute. Oh, yeah, and the stream, just so you know. If I get a bit
so.
snappy,
Uh-huh.
it's not about
Join
the
us
other
in
day.
showing thin-drafted some
I
Lily Dog
burst a
love
blood
by
vessel in
giving
the
them
side
a
of my leg,
follow.
so I'm in agony.
Ow!
So
There's the shout out.
yeah, if you think I'm a bit off or something, it's because I've got a blood vessel that's pissing out blood into my leg.
Oh. Ow. Dude.
It'll sort itself out, but if it gets any worse, I've got to go and have surgery on it.
Oof. Well, I have, whenever you get into ESO, let me know and I will give you the style page for the chest. It finally showed up And
Yeah.
it was way more than I thought it was going to be, but I got to tell you, I got to say I was just happy that it was there. Because
Right,
there
so
were
the-
3.
Right. So the thing is, right. How do you want to do this? Because I have already told you I wanted to pay you back. So we've got. I mean, how do
No,
you want to
no,
do
no,
this?
no, you're not going to pay me. No. You're not going to pay me back. I want to see a fat character with the Santa outfit on. Like, Miri is a skinny little bitch. Like, she can't do it justice. And the fact that I spent hours figuring out how to make someone look like Santa, to have it on Miri only, like, just sounds so sad. And so it's like, it's fun for me. Plus, you'll have a Santa outfit for every year.
Go and check the food. Go check the food.
That's the way it is.
Right.
Okay, so let me do the shout out for Undrafted. Hey there, it's Lily. Have you heard of the Undrafted? They're a super fun variety streamer. They play all kinds of games, from Fallout 4 to Ark. Cameron's always up for a challenge and loves to make people laugh. Plus, they have a podcast. Sounds like a blast, right? Yeah, if you like variety content, which obviously you're in variety content because that's what I do, give Undrafted a follow. He tried Eve, wasn't his thing. But that's not a problem because every game isn't for everyone. But we're all gamers, right? Okay. Wait, what?
I'm gonna. I need to actually chat something, and it's gonna seem really weird of me. And so,
I love cosmetic stuff in games. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, like, look at this, guys. I'm going to show you my Miri. Miri is a follower you can get in the game, right? And you can set up their outfits however you want, based on whatever styles you own. So I have these styles for my character, but I have it on her. Look at this. She looks like freaking Santa. Look at her boots and everything.
I'm in the game.
He is going to have this on his fat work. How good is that?
Where the fuck am I going now?
But we gotta have to get you the dyes too, because it's not gonna look like this. It's not gonna look like a candy cane.
Oh god, Lily, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I don't understand this map and shit. Where am I going?
Oh, so basically, at any point in time, if you want to come to me, you can just go into the menu and do like friends.
I can. Yeah.
And
we're not in group anymore, are we?
No, but I can invite you to a group if you want.
It's alright. I can just. Have you got it on you, or do I have to go to a thing?
I don't have it on me, but it's in my mail, which I can just pull out of my mail.
Right.
So.
Well, I'm rolling to you now.
Awesome. Let me get in my mail and grab it.
I'm not actually online. I'm just I'm going and watching a bit more Grey's Anatomy with the wife, but I just thought I'd come to you. I'm at this fucking. I'm at the waypoint.
I'll come. I see you.
Oh wait, there's a thing here. And yeah, hey, you, my beautiful mount. 1 second.
I'll be right there. I see you on the map.
Best mount ever. Oh, you got a cool ass mount. I want your mount. That's well unfair. That's bullshit. No, mine's still better. It's mine. Look at this.
Yeah, look at Mr. Hero got lucky. He got in one of his free crates. Look at this. Was this one of your free ones, or was this one that you paid for? I can't remember.
I ain't paid for any mount.
Oh, okay. They all were from free ones.
How do I get to the other mounts now? I forgot. Hang on. Let me do this. It's.
So this outfit, but on his character. Look, he has a belly and everything. I love it. He's gonna be Santa.
The other one I got was this. Let me set as active, and then I can show you. This is the other crate one, the chestnut.
Yes, this is that first one that you got.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
So, yeah. Well, I don't like this. This is not mine. It's like, this is bullshit. Where's my fucking?
Okay, I got it out. So let me go ahead and give it to you.
Yeah. Oh, I need to dye it as well later on, don't I?
Yeah. And we'll get you. We can get you the dyes. The things you'll have to do for the dyes, if you want like a good. Do you want to go white and red like Santa, or do you want to go like green and something. Green and red.
No,
or
I'm
green
going
and...
white. I'm going white and red. I'm going to be Santa Claus. I'm going to be a fat Santa. But,
Yes. You'll be like, ho, ho, ho. Where is
You know what
it?
I'm going to do? I'm going to offer you something. No, I don't want to. How do I put stuff in? Alright, I'm gonna go through this one. Where the fuck is it? This is the special.
that's
This
right.
is one special item, and
Here it is.
you'll
Honor
laugh your
guard.
head off. Yeah, you're gonna laugh when you see what I'm giving you. If it actually wants to fucking show up on my screen. Where the fuck are you? I was going to make I can't trade you.
There you go.
Can't trade you. I can't trade you. That's so bad. Oh, it's so bullshit, right? Okay, I'll have to accept it. I wanted to give you something, but it won't let me do it.
That's fine.
So you. I can use one of them, but I can't use the other two.
That's fine. You can use the other two when you level up your crafting. So you can like put them in the bank or something. But
I need to be ranked 10.
as long as you can use the chest one that I gave you, then we can go and at least get the style on you, even though it won't be the right color.
Yeah.
You can make it red like you've got, but we'll have to get you a white color too. Because you don't have a white color.
Well, what I'll do is... oh my god. I want a horse. Fucking...
So that one is a bicorn. Look at it. It's got 2 horns. That's the one.
Right, nice.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's some gangster shit.
He brought me dinner. Yeah. Thank you, Hen. You're the best.
Yeah, I'm going to come on now. Right, so... what I'll do is I'm going to go and watch another Grace with the wife. Yeah.
Huh?
When I come back, I'll jump on for a little bit with you. We'll get this sorted and then we'll go and level up a bit if you want.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
You know, because Snide doesn't want to help us and just never come on the game with us because I'm on it now.
No, I think he doesn't want to get burnt out again, so he gets burnt out way faster than I do. So he's like letting me get people kind of set up more and stuff, and then he won't be burnt out by the time we're ready to go and do stuff. I think that's the deal.
Right. Well, I shall be back on soon. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I'm back.
Yeah, we gotta get you all Santified.
And yeah, we can Santa up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem. But I will be
Later,
back.
go.
Waffles. Hi.
Get out of here.
See you, Waffle. Alright, Kangaroo. No entering giveaways. You're not allowed. You know, 'cause you always win. You always steal everybody's stuff.
They're allowed. How
I'll
you
be
doing,
back.
CO2 Waffles?
I'll be back soon.
That white looks so nice on there. I'm like, that white? What does he have to do for that white? I don't remember. It's the newer white. I think he has to do a storyline. It's like a quest line. It's not hard. He said once he gets leveled up to like 160, then he's just gonna like quest. So I'll just have him quest to get the white. That way he'll have it. White's a big
That's
deal.
fair.
You use white and black a lot, but the best black in the game is really hard to get. I don't have it still. The best black in the game, the second to best black in the game is like, you have to kind of like grind a little bit for it because you have to get all the achievements for a certain dungeon. Stuffed chicken. Yummy. Alright, I gotta go down here. Come on, Miri, let's go. I'll let her come with me since she's already Santified. She's been Christmasified. I have to do the wheels! I'm such an idiot! Guys, ad starts. I'm gonna snooze the ad because I gotta do the wheels. Hold on. Let's pick winners. Refresh. We got 3 winners to pick. I've got 4 entrants. So only 1 person won't win. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go. The winners are Camguru, and Arc Demon. Rieger's like, do the draw. Yes, yes, good, good. Arcane. I got arc demons. I got kangaroos, and now all I need is cans. Can, are you still here by chance? Actually, I think Can's gone. I think he had to go to bed. You know what that means? There's only one other person on the list. That's Rieger. Because Can's not on my list. He's not on your list, is he?
Nope.
Okay. So, Rieger, if you could do yours too. Let me get these down for my paperwork. Oh yeah, he's still working on his full-time job, but he has to learn those frameworks for his new project. Well, the project he's now been assigned to. Right?
Yeah, so basically the old project I was working on is getting retired. And we're moving to a new project, and using that instead. It's basically just an API and all that stuff. I guess it's technically the full-on application, but they still want me to support it and stuff, which is fine. They want me to act mostly as a database admin at this point, which is fine. I don't personally care as long as I get paid.
No worries, Rieger.
If I want nice animations, I can go Django plus React. Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing as a start off is I will be running with using Python Django as a monolith to get started, and eventually convert it over to an API, and use React or maybe even Vue. As the front end, and then redirect everything. But for now, the goal is to get it converted because, you know, it saves me money.
Well, be careful, Rieger. Be careful. Whew.
.NET's a bitch. No, it's not that bad. You know, it's more ASP.NET Core is what I was using, which isn't too bad, but I just wanted to use Python Django because the new project I'm working on uses Python Django, so I have to learn it anyway.
Driving around in a rural area. Then he says, yeah, don't let the hillbillies wreck you. Oh my goodness.
You don't like the extra work that comes from it? It's all the extra work is all up front though, so I mean it's not terrible.
Just like setting it up.
I mean it runs really fast though. I will say that.
I like that.
What?
That it'll run fast.
You like what? No, we were talking .NET. It runs faster than Python Django, but anything will run